Alright, so how I usually begin writing is pretty difficult for me because obviously I'm not a writer. Definitely not too passionate about it, but I do have like moments where I just think about something and then kind of do feel like expressing myself, but I don't know how. So sometimes I feel that I think college has been a pretty good experience for me to do that, just because obviously we're required to take writing classes and all that, but I do actually enjoy them. I've never said that writing, is a weak point for me. I just do. The only thing I do struggle with is like my grammar and like all that. But other than getting my point across, I think I've always managed to do that. Just like the actual writing part about it and actually beginning to write is difficult for me, just because we're given a topic rather than a day, or just hold it off to like 2 days before just to do or something. And I don't know. I just have to just sit there and like actually look at the question or the prompt and just stare at my computer the whole time, or write down ideas of what I can write about. But yeah, I kind of just wait for something to pop up. Nothing too, I do obviously like just go on TV or do something else besides the starting the writing process. But yeah, it kind of just comes out of nowhere. Um, to motivate my writing, I would just say, you know, be yourself. Obviously, don't don't force yourself to write anything you don't want to. Obviously, we have to answer a certain. I would just say, you know, be yourself. Obviously, don't don't force yourself to write anything you don't want to. Obviously, we have to answer a certain prompt, a certain question, but answer it in a way in which you know that's you. That comes from you, your own experience, your own everything. So that's pretty much that. And then how do I know when I'm finished? I just look at the time, how long I've been writing from. Like, damn, I gotta stop. But yeah, like I said, so my editing process, I kind of, similar to what a lot of writers do, kind of just as soon as I'm done writing the, first draft, first piece that I do, I just read it all again and then look for obviously the grammar errors and whatnot. And then I also look at my intro, which is obviously it's like starts off the essay, talks about what you're gonna talk about, obviously. So I feel like I put a lot of emphasis on that, especially just so that the readers could really like grasp like the concept idea that I want to talk about or just get through to them. And then as far as like the body of the text, I just look for like ways of connecting the sentences, which is really obviously important because you want everything to flow, in sync, and then that'll lead you to like a better conclusion because then you can just go back to your intro. What techniques do I use? I do actually like to brainstorm. Like I kind of just on paper, just write a bunch of random words, like I don't know, just anything honestly in general. And then actually ask like a lot of students, like a lot of my classmates, what are you gonna write about, or you think it's you think it's an awkward topic or what? I say yeah, but we'll see what. And then I actually like to look at other student classmates writing because I honestly I think like damn they actually this looks better than mine. And then so yeah, I kind of just I like looking at different pieces just so I can actually make sure I'm grabbing the concept of what I have to write. I think another motivation for me to write is I would say